Throw it to the wolves. We are live.
Welcome one, welcome all to Wife to Wolf Network presents Exposed with your hosts Achilles, Roman, and the Wolf Pack. Our topic tonight: hating ass friends and families. Get your life.
Tonight is our 41st episode. Wife to Wolf Radio TV Network presents Exposed. Hating ass friends and family members get your life. Please like and subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.wifetowolf.com.
W.
And if you'd like to be a guest on our show or sponsor us, because we always welcome that, contact us through our website, www.wifetowolf.com. And as always, like and subscribe to stay up to date with the Wolf Pack. All right, Roman, what's first up on the agenda tonight?
Okay, well, first up on the agenda tonight. First up on the agenda is, have you ever expected a friend or family member or coworker to be envious of you? I'll throw it right back to you, Achilles.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, I definitely think I've seen that with some coworkers or some schoolmates back in the day. Like it's kind of a weird feeling just because they start giving you really bad vibes for it seems like no reason. At least for me, because I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes, and I'm not trying to make a big name for myself. Well, no, I kind of am trying to do that, but it's like I'm not trying to push people out of the way. But hey, if I think people just don't like it because they're jealous of my work ethic.
Yeah, I mean, I always assume envy from basically anyone I interact with, but I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I just think for some reason there's a lot of people that are jealous of each other. You know what I mean? Like they secretly don't want people to succeed. They secretly don't want people to do better than them. They will never openly say that to your face, but there's just a lot of people like that, and you don't expect it, but it happens, and it's a shame. But there's so many people, whether they're like you mentioned, friends or family that do that, and I don't know why. It's not like there's not enough that can't go around from everybody, but there's just a lot of conniving people out there that don't want anybody to know that they don't want other people to do better than them for some reason. I don't understand it. I think it's a status thing.
Yeah, no, I think sometimes if you're going out there and you're making moves, getting success out of it, but you're putting in the effort. I think people are just mad that they don't have the discipline to put in the effort themselves.
100%. But for some reason, it's like they would rather be jealous and not want you to have it rather than do the work and get it themselves.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Atlas? What do you think of that?
No, 100% agree. I mean, it's either when you bring a certain vibe to people, like, okay, for example, so many times, whether it's a new job, new school, whatever, you meet a circle of people, and within the first 2 minutes, you're like best buddies and shit. But then you see this crowd over here, they've been trying to be cool with those people for years, and they're brushed off and shit, and it took you minutes to be cool with everybody, without any effort because of your vibe. People get pissed off at that shit because you bring a certain, don't want to say coolness, but your vibe. It's just everybody wants to be around you. People just gravitate towards you. They love it. They love feeding off of that shit. And you got people who just don't like you because you're a genuinely good fucking person, for no fucking reason, and they're just miserable as shit.
Yeah, no, I think this might be one of the rare incidents where everyone in the wolf pack is in agreement. So, all right, so well, let's say so I think we know why it's happening. We've all probably had it happen at some point, but now let me know. Have you ever suspected a friend or family member to want to have sex with your mate or cause your relationship to fall? All right, any home wrecking going on there? Roman, you've probably wrecked a number of homes, but has anyone ever tried to wreck your home?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I resent that comment. I resent that comment, but no. There's been
Presented, not
uh,
disagree. Just saying.
there's been some friends that I know that have kind of wanted to wreck my relationship, wanted to get with whatever girl that I'm with at the time. I had a feeling I had a friend one time that kept staring at my girl and making kind of inappropriate or asking inappropriate questions about her. And I don't know. I had a weird feeling. And one day I actually got off work early. I drove to her place, and I saw my friend's car parked a couple blocks away. So I went in. She wasn't downstairs, and I went into the bedroom, and they were both naked in the bed. So
I'm sure there's a
I,
logical explanation for all that.
well, yeah. I mean, I was very I was very cool and calm. I walked over. I walked to his side, the side of the bed that he was on. I stuck out I raised my hand because I was angry at the time. But then tagged me in. So then I'm railing my girl, and he goes over to the couch and turns on the game. So now I'm getting laid and watching football and talking sports with my good buddy while I'm having sex. It was awesome. Oh my God, that was a good night. And he ordered pizzas, and so they were on their way by the time I was done. And then all three of us ate pizza and just we watched the game. It was nice.
That's a good way to handle it.
So it sounds like you got home wrecked, but then remodeled right after. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I sort of built a home because they're now married with 2 kids. So they can thank me for building that home. So I'm not a home wrecker, I'm a home builder.
all right.
Good luck, Chuck.
Mhm.
All right, well, now I'm curious, Mermaid. How about you? What's the female perspective on this? Has ever been someone try to get with your man?
Yeah, I've had it go both ways. Although for me, it was more like I didn't know the guy had a girlfriend until she came over and tried to bitch slap me. And then I have had a friend steal my boyfriend. And needless to say, I don't speak to her anymore.
Did you do anything before you stopped talking?
Yeah, did you just ask did you suggest a threesome?
Well, no, because at the time I didn't know I was into girls.
Oh,
So I missed that opportunity, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I punched her, I blocked her, and I went my own way.
All right,
You
we
punched
support punching in this situation.
I don't take no bullshit from people.
oh, I like it.
I also need him in the dick.
Damn.
Nice.
Women are feisty.
Tell me about it.
Did you learn that?
That's
when
why
you-
there's the
we all agree
phrase,
to that.
hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Yeah.
No, I think we can all relate to that in some shape or form.
I never be needing a dick, but yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, how about we go to let's say, how about have you ever wanted to see a friend or family member fail? And I'm gonna ask this to you, Beast.
Yeah, my story about that is they try to see me fail. They want me to see me fail, definitely. Even my own father wants me to see me fail. And it's crazy.
Man.
It's just crazy. I'm probably like the black sheep of the family, or the black wolf of the family. Yeah. Like one time my cousin was like, "Yo, I need some strippers for a bachelor party." So I bring in the strippers, and he gets mad because his wife is still, I guess not his wife, but his fiance is still around the house. I got all these strippers in my car. He's like, "Yo, why you bring them here?" I'm like, "You said you needed some strippers. What the fuck? They ready to go." So
That's just ungrateful on his part.
yeah, that's ungrateful. Like I got you. They ready to go. Like they trying to strip in the back of the car. I was like, "Nah, not yet, not yet."
I mean, I mean, you can take some advantage of that. You can get them warmed up.
I mean, I guess I can't. I couldn't make it rain in the car. Maybe make it drizzle in the car, but I couldn't make it rain in the car. But that was a crazy day. He got mad at me. He was going off. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you when I see you." Blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, whatever." And he had a grudge for me, for years.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
Well, he missed out on a couple of lap dances as a result. So who's the real loser in this situation?
Yeah, I had to take them to the strip club. Like I just drop it off at the strip club now because I don't know what my cousin asked me to do this for. Like, I got access like that. Come on now.
Drop it like it's hot.
All right, Atlas, what about you?
Yeah, I've had plenty of people want to see me fail. I don't give a fuck if they succeed or fail. I ain't worried about them and shit. I'm on my own business, But it's just more like, it's other people. If other people can't do it, then they'll say that you can't do it, since they can't accomplish it themselves, kind of thing. I don't know. It's a fucking bitch ass crab in a bucket mentality. If I can't make it, neither can you, kind of thing. So it's like,
Okay, I got you. Okay, good stuff. Well, do you consider yourself a hater though? I'm gonna ask you that, Atlas. Ever?
me,
Do you ever
me,
consider yourself a hater?
nah, never. That's a woman trait. That it is a
Hey!
straight up woman trait. That is a straight up woman trait
Case in
to
point.
have. No man should even have that kind of. In fact, if you're a man and you're hating on another man or whatever, you're acting like a little fucking bitch right then and there.
Yeah,
In
that's
fact,
disgusting.
if you see somebody doing better, that shit should motivate your ass to get up off your ass and go handle yours. Like it's just fucking stupid.
All right, well, I think Murray has something to say about that. Let's hear it. Same
No,
question
go
to
for
you.
it. Go for
Well,
it.
for starters,
consider
there's no
yourself
other
a
girls
hater?
here to help me defend the woman race.
Oh, so
Good
you only
job.
strong.
You can
So
do it by
you're only
yourself.
strong when there's a group of you. So
can
you
do it by
need
yourself.
oh, you can do it by yourself.
I will say this.
girl
You know
power.
what? I
Girl
will say
power.
No,
this.
I know. I believe
let
in
her go.
Murray.
Let her
I
talk.
think that she.
But we are haters when we need to be. When we get screwed over, that's when all hell gets let loose.
I thought y'all like getting screwed over though. I mean screwed.
Yeah, define screwed over because that's very vague.
What,
That could be anything. You
bent
get
over or
you order a
screwed
sweet tea, you get regular, you're screwed over. Big deal.
No,
Okay.
like my best friend stealing my boyfriend screwed over.
Your
Well,
best
she's
friend
got your
told
best
your
friend.
boyfriend. What?
See, that's a negative outlook though. You could look at it
That
as
wasn't your friend.
God or whatever you want to believe in, remove those people from your life for a reason. So all you got to do is walk down the hall.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Well, okay. Other than that incident, have you ever considered yourself a hater towards, coworker, family, friend? Like, has there ever been a time that not if someone like stole your guy or your partner, whatever? Have you considered yourself a
if
hater when you
someone's
look back
hating
on it?
me, then I might end up hating on them. But for the most part, I try to consider myself more of a lover than a fighter or a hater.
Oh, so you're just a good person all around.
Ah,
I give people like a million chances. Okay.
Okay.
that's your fault. Why does your camera keep panning down, by the way? I just
Oh, no.
it's like what's down there?
No, it's
It's like a
crazy.
natural
Yeah, my
man's
camera's
gaze.
weird. Okay, I cannot control my camera. I'm just sitting here and it's moving up and down. Focus on something else.
They just moving
No,
down.
seriously, it's
That's
like
all I'm doing.
it's like a guy's eyes. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just
well,
like
he's talking,
it
just goes down to the chest.
and there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's because there's all guys on here tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Controlling it with our mind.
Some computer engineer snuck that bit of code in and is popping champagne for that.
Oh, see, there we go.
There it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, but a slight follow up question to that though is Wolves. Let me ask you: when someone is hating on you, doesn't that just motivate you to want to succeed even more? Dyer, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just to silence the haters. I want to succeed for me, right? But if somebody wants to doubt me, then I want to prove them wrong. You know, and I think that's some of the best advice that people got in grade school. Like, you know, if the teacher says, "Oh, you'll never amount to anything," oh, well, guess what? I'm going to prove you wrong. And oftentimes they do. It's just another log for the fire, if you will.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, with me, yeah, I love the people being like, I love the hate. I embrace the hate. If people hate me, I love that shit because that means I'm doing my job. That means I'm living inside your head rent free. If you hate me, if you're talking about me behind my back, it's like it's like having my dick in your mouth all day, and that feels good. That feels good.
Yeah, no, there's something to be said about living rent free in someone else's head, like
Yeah.
for good or bad.
Yeah, I know I'm doing my job.
Yeah, no,
Being a beast.
No, I just attack it with vengeance.
you're going for the vengeance from it. Are you Batwolf now?
Yeah, I'm like fucking Bruce Willis in Die Hard 3.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Let's settle that right now.
Die Hard 3.
It's a
Die Hard 3 is
Christmas movie.
awesome.
Yeah.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
No, it's
It is the
not.
ultimate Christmas
The
movie.
first one
It
is.
the ultimate
It's a
Christmas
movie
movie.
during Christmas time. It is not a Christmas movie.
No, the first one is a
Hey,
Christmas.
The
Hey,
second movie,
Well, if
the
it's
second
during
movie takes
Christmas
place during
time,
Christmas
then
too.
it probably got classified into Christmas movies.
But it's
They
The
used
first
to-
two
they
movies.
used
Number
to
3 is
play-
in the
first
summer.
two movies.
They-
The first two movies are in Christmas time. The first two.
I mean,
Number
they used
3
to
is the
play-
summer.
They
Summer
used
in
to
New
play
York.
Harry Potter as a Christmas movie just because there's one scene at Christmas.
And they didn't even say Merry Christmas. They say Happy Christmas. That definitely doesn't count.
Ugh. I hate
Yeah.
it when
You
people
can't
say
say that.
happy.
You can't say that
That
anymore. You
doesn't
can't
feel
say it
right.
anymore. You gotta say happy holidays because you don't want to offend people and shit.
You can say whatever you want, especially in this environment. This is a safe space. Okay.
I don't agree
All
with
right,
Happy Christmas though. That doesn't flow right.
What?
What?
Doesn't
No.
feel right.
Happy Christmas.
Well,
What the
Well,
fuck?
what if you say Happy Christmas and Merry New Year?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's
No,
so
that
weird.
doesn't
No.
sound right.
That's
You
that's
get
that's
your
like what
ass
the UK
kicked.
does. They go on holiday
Get
instead of
your-
vacation. No.
I don't know. It's hey, just saying. It sounds like you guys are hating on the UK and the way they talk right now, and I am all for that.
Yeah. Pretty sure we won a war, so I don't have to care about who the queen is anymore. Just saying.
The queen sucks.
Don't care.
Yeah, they still play make believe, fucking knights and fucking queens and kings.
And I think
Have a
the
Boston Tea
only
Party and
queen
prove
that
it wrong.
the only queen that
Boston
ever
Tea
mattered
Party.
was Freddie Mercury.
Huh?
Wait,
The only
wait,
queen
what?
that ever mattered was Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury? Oh, yeah.
Love Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. So all this talk about hate has really just sent us down a rabbit hole of all different topics. But let me prompt you guys with something else. So we I feel like we all know someone who has been hating on us. But have any of you ever had a friend or family member set you up to fail? Mermaid, how about you?
Me personally, I've had friends set me up to fail, but never a family member. I can tell you that much.
I would want you to fail.
Screw you, Roman.
Keep it up, she's gonna put you off again.
I like the
There
camera
goes
though.
the camera.
The camera is dope. I like
I'm
the
telling
camera.
you. It's just like all of a sudden. Do.
I'm not even doing anything. It's just
I'm
like the
not
slightest
blaming
movement is
you.
moving my camera up and down.
There
See,
it
like
is.
I
feel
put
like-
my arm
there
here,
it
it
is.
moves back down.
You know what? I feel like Pauly Shore is the cameraman on her shit. You know, like
Harvey Weinstein's the cameraman.
I feel like throwing some
Hey,
dollars
buddy.
at the screen, but I don't know.
We some the Jews.
Can I tip you from here?
Yeah.
I'll send it in the chat.
All right, so, all right, but Dyer,
Yeah.
have you ever had a friend or family try to set you up to fail?
I wouldn't say anybody in my family, no, they want to see me succeed, but friends, sure. You know, they'll two-faced friends, like we talked about last week, right? Yeah, they'll set you up to fail. They'll say one thing and then tell somebody else you said another, or you know, they'll remember that Mean Girls movie where the chick calls the other one, but the other one's on three-way, and then they have that three-way caller track. There's friends that would do shit like that to get others to turn on you, just because, you know, they're jealous of you for whatever reason. They can't get what you have, and then they resort to stuff like that to try to sell your good name or steal the limelight away from you.
You speaking from experience on that one?
Yeah. I've had friends do that in college and stuff like that. Needless to say, they're not friends anymore, or even I think it happens more so in the workplace. There's more of an incentive to do it in the workplace because they want to look good in front of the boss. So they want to brown nose him. They want to make you out to be the bad guy, or they want to ask a leading question to get you to say something specific so they can use that against you to your boss and make you look bad, what have you. So, but the workplace is probably the most common area for that because there's more of an incentive, whereas a family member doesn't have much reason to do that unless it's like a brother and sister trying to look good in front of mom or dad or something.
Yeah, definitely feel that.
Mhm.
Atlas, how about you? Has anyone ever set you up to fail?
oh yeah, absolutely. There are people
What
who
happened
try
there?
to, you know, just whether they were relative or well, I thought at the time were friends, you know, they're just trying to be malicious because you're getting further, you know, ahead doing whatever it is you're trying to do rather than stuck in the same place like their asses. There's people who just try to keep you right where you are just because, you know, misery loves company. You know, it's, I don't know. It's kind of the logic is just not found there. It's like, how do you impeding my progress do anything for you? I mean, shit, if I'm the type that, you know, shit, if I'm eating, I want everybody sitting at the table eating right alongside with me. I don't want to be the only one celebrating. So how are you fucking up my bag doing any good for you?
Yeah, no, I feel that.
All right, well, so I feel like what I really want to get at is my next question. How far is too far in being competitive when it comes to friendship and family? And I want to hear from Beast.
Okay. How far is to go? I think the furthest somebody went after me is going after my ex-girlfriend. They went after my ex-girlfriend. They got together, and then they disappeared because I was trying to find the ass because y'all fucking it was betrayal against me basically. And when I finally found them and shit, they both apologized. The girlfriend was crying or whatever. So I was like, it's cool, whatever. So they got an apartment together, and I started they actually invited me over to the apartment to chill with them sometimes. And sometimes the boyfriend would leave and she comes on to me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You with him now? So one day he leaves again. She came on to me again. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck you with her. And I fucked her right in the apartment. She wanted to do it again before he came back. I was like, I can't do it again. Like, he's about to come right back. So yeah, he went too far, and I think I went too far too. So
Okay.
don't ever cross me though.
Okay.
Don't cross me because I'm gonna get you back.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All right, Mermaid. I feel you might have some thoughts about this. What do you think?
Screw the girl. She sounds manipulative.
Yeah.
The boy sounds like he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. And if you're asking for my personal perspective from my own life, I can definitely relate. My first girlfriend, when I found out I liked girls, like my best guy friend, like started coming on to her. I was like, like it's okay, like we'll talk about stuff, maybe have some fun. But then like almost spilled my water. But then it was like, I don't even know. It's like they just both blocked me out of nowhere. And I'm like, where the frick did they go? What did I do? And I couldn't really do anything because my family kept talking me out of shit. And
All right.
yeah, my heart
Okay.
broke. My heart was broken.
Oh, jeez.
That's rough.
Well, you've
Yeah,
Dyer, what
retired.
about you?
You move on, you grow out of it, you find someone else to fill your time and have some fun with.
And Phil, other thing, right?
Nope.
What?
Nothing.
You can get busy. You can get busy crying, or you can get busy laughing, and one's a lot more fun to do. So that's what I always
Or
say.
you get busy
Especially when you
fucking.
have handcuffs.
Oh.
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 Okay.
You got some right now?
Jesus,
Maybe.
get busy kidnapping.
No, what?
Yeah, why would you use handcuffs for that? That's just not a good idea.
What?
Ah,
You've
she
never
did the
used
evil
handcuffs
Mr.
in the
Burns.
bedroom, Dyer?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
What you
I
think
don't-
I was talking about? Oh my gosh.
No,
By the way,
I
no.
typically hook up with black women. They don't like to be restrained. Okay. But no.
What about whips?
Huh?
What about whips?
I don't think you should bring a
Oh,
whip
they
to a
definitely don't
black
like that. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I like
No.
that.
You like
Like
them?
whip?
Do you like to be whipped,
Like
or
beef,
do you
too.
like to whip?
Cool.
Both.
She's like both.
After the whip, do
Oh.
you, Nene?
What?
After you use the whip, do you typically nene?
Oh God.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
man. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
you can put me in
no.
handcuffs for that one.
Oh,
It
no.
made myself laugh.
No,
Not
no.
answering that part.
No. No, that
All
was
right,
terrible.
all right. So Dyer, how about you? Has there ever been a point of there's one thing about friendly competition between friends and family, but has competition ever gone too far, you feel?
Sure. Like I'm pretty sure we've all played Monopoly to the point where somebody gets mad and they flip the freaking table over, right?
That used
Oh,
to
yeah.
always be me.
Because it's not a fun game. Okay, it's not. It's like doing your taxes. All right, but people that are
It doesn't
really
end.
like it, and it takes too goddamn long. Okay, it takes like 3 hours if you play it right, and people cheat. then
That's
they
why I
can
was more of a
lose.
You
sorry
gotta play it.
girl.
You gotta play it drunk. That's why. You gotta play it drunk or you gotta play it high. Then you be all right.
Or
That's why
strip
I always,
Monopoly.
I always volunteered to be the banker because I just
Yeah,
would
so you can steal.
Oh,
Or you could do
yes.
strip Monopoly.
Strip Monopoly? How you play that?
You got to start making those singles rain.
See how
What do
many?
you do? Okay, you want to buy
You'd have to DM
St.
me
Charles
for
Place. You
details.
whip out your tit. Like that doesn't work.
I'll do definitely DM you.
I
When your
like how
pants go,
as
you got to put $200 in your taint.
Dude. If you want details on strip Monopoly, you gotta DM me
The
private.
trick to winning that game is buying the railroads because you got a safe spot to land on all four sides by the railroads. And if you
Nah,
get all four of them each time somebody lands on it, that's like $200.
Nah, Park Place
Yeah.
and Boardwalk. Those are the best spots.
Yeah, but they're like $500 each, and they're not even until the very end. So
This is why I was more of a sorry girl.
coming soon, the Wolf Pack plays games together. We'll talk about that another time.
I think it gets really like it gets too far with competitiveness when you start actually comparing dick sizes. I've done that with friends.
Who won?
See, I don't compare sizes.
Are you kidding
That
me?
seems like something we would do.
Wait a minute.
Are you
Compare what
kidding me?
size? What size you got to compare, mermaid?
What?
What size you got to compare?
No, I said I don't compare sizes.
Sizes of what though?
Breast. Speaking of which,
Breasts, dicks, asses. I just no.
X.
Hey,
space,
hey,
breast.
hey, the only size that matters is the size of your bank account.
Or the size of that. People compare that too.
Yeah.
You know, when women ask me my dick size, I believe one size fits all. One size fits all.
Yeah, I like that answer.
Yeah.
Although the length of your scrotum could be a problem.
Or if it's like too long, sure.
Yeah.
Or wide.
Oh,
It's
brother.
it's how you measure age. It's kind of like a tree, like how far your shit dangles.
Low
You got the
hanging
notch
fruit.
on your thigh to where it hangs.
Yeah.
Or if one of yours hangs lower than the other, that's a common thing.
That's
Even
what
for girls on this show.
You want girls on the show?
Supposed to,
Yeah.
so they don't like clang together. Those like
Hey,
the-
girls can have balls too nowadays. Okay, so that's not necessarily gonna help.
Oh no.
Well, that's
You know
pretty
what?
much-
I agree with
anymore.
you, Dyer, because my balls are probably
You-
bigger than yours.
Talking about
Oh,
Caitlyn
somebody's
Jenner?
wearing their ovaries on the outside. Okay.
Oh.
Talking about Caitlyn-
Oh, so I thought you just said you don't compare sizes. Hypocrite.
All right, all right, all
I
right.
don't, but I'm trying to make a point.
Look, I'm sure everyone's got some good balls here or there, or hidden in the closet, whatever. Point is, but I'm just thinking about one thing we were talking about earlier about how oftentimes people are jealous about you and they hate on you for that because you're motivated in doing something. So, but I'm curious, have you guys ever encountered someone who makes excuses as to why they are not doing things themselves and justifying why they should hate on you then? And what are some of the best excuses you ever heard? Like here, let me tell you one thing. So I had a friend once who, let's just say, really needed to work out once in a while. And but the thing is, like I work out fairly often, or at least try to. And I suggested, hey, why don't we go here? Let's go do some exercises, go for a run, do some core, do anything. And she's just like, oh no, I hate running. And if I do core for too long, I start to feel like I always have to use the bathroom, so I don't do it anyway. And it's just like, that's a really
How does
bad
How does
excuse.
that work?
I
What?
don't know. Yeah.
You do core too much, so you have to go to the bathroom too much?
No, if she exerted herself too much, it would like trigger her bladder or something.
That sounds
And
weird.
it's like, yeah, I was raising a lot of eyebrows at this whole thing. But Atlas, how about you? You ever meet someone who's just making bad excuses?
Oh yeah, I had one homeboy who kept saying the man in the fucking government is holding him back. But yeah, except you give them like the fucking catalog of jobs hiring, or you tell them that I don't know, 4 different people at 4 different jobs that can hook you up. Nah, man, they're gonna keep me down and all this shit. Like, not even fucking trying. Like, I'll fucking go with you. I'll fucking, like, I don't know. It's after a while, motherfuckers like that drag your ass down too. It's like they catch you in that fucking vortex of nothingness, and you become just like their asses.
You can take a horse to water, you can't make them drink. You can't help those that can't help themselves. You can give a man a fish each for a day. You teach a man to fish each for a lifetime. But people don't want to learn how to fish now.
Exactly. Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
I love fishing.
Achilles situation, you can take someone to the gym, but you can't stop diarrhea apparently, right?
That's the
Oh
bladder.
my god.
Other end.
I have one.
Yeah, oh, you got one
Mermaid, yeah.
Yeah, it's everyone else's fault but but themselves.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
I think,
yeah,
I think,
always-
I think we've
you
all
always
had
play the
someone
victim.
like that. But
You
what's
always
your
play the
person
victim.
like, Mermaid?
So I don't speak to her anymore, but it was like,
Do you have any friends?
Yeah, you just
yes, I do have friends.
everybody you're talking about, you just like don't talk to anymore. You block them.
It's not my fault. People in Florida suck.
Hey, Pete, what are you talking about? She has
Hey,
five
hey,
friends
hey,
right
hey,
now.
hey.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. Don't say that out loud, or your God, Ron DeSantis, will hear you.
Are there more people that you have on your block list, or more people you have in like your top 8 on MySpace?
I don't have MySpace.
Nobody does anymore, but it's an
But
expression.
well,
Okay.
choose a more current example, Tyre.
Okay,
I probably have an
your
equal
close friends on
balance.
Instagram with the green circle when you do
I
your
probably have an equal balance.
Okay.
But back to it. Like we all know Mermaid has friends. She has 5 of them right here. But Mermaid. So what's this
I
person
wouldn't say five.
nothing was ever their fault? What were they like?
Oh, it was just like a never-ending circle. Like we would argue. It would be my fault. We'd stop talking for like 2 months. I come back and apologize, even though it wasn't my fault. And then we'd be good for like another 2 months, and then it would happen again.
Sounds like a toxic relationship. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
dated a
don't
girl.
talk to her anymore.
I dated a girl like that. What do you?
me too.
Yeah.
And it was like, it wasn't just me. Like if something happened between her and someone else, it was always that person's fault, not hers.
Lack of accountability because she doesn't want to take responsibility for her actions. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people like that.
she's a freaking manipulative bitch.
Well, to be
Who
so I
I
kind of
thought
see your
was
point.
finally gone out of my life, but every time I think it's over, like she randomly texts me, like, "Oh, I'm moving," or "Oh, I'm back in Florida," or blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Or block her.
I did
You
block
see-
her. She always finds a way to like text me on a new number or some shit.
Oh, got it.
Do you have her
She's
current
borderline
number?
stalker,
Or change
like,
your number and then
that's
that'll
bad.
solve the issue.
Yeah, do
I'm
you
not
have her
changing my
current
number. I
number?
have like the greatest number on the planet.
What is it?
Hey, give.
Maybe don't say that right
Hey,
now.
this is what you do. This is what you do.
I
This is what
have-
you do. Give
I have
Roman. Give
National
Roman your
Weed
number.
Day
Hey,
in
let
there.
out.
I have National Weed Day in my number and 69.
Huh?
Wait, Atlas, you're gonna give Mermaid some advice. What were you saying?
This is what you do. You give Roman her number and have him just flood her phone with dick pics. You know,
Yes.
and
Not even his dick, just Pixie finds.
yeah, just
Please.
like massive ones and
Wait a
shit.
minute. Wait, what's wrong with his dick?
Just in a mushroom. Just like snapping here and there.
You know, I actually would be open to that if someone hadn't done something similar to me on multiple occasions.
Ooh.
Someone
They got you
someone
free
took a
dick pics.
picture
What's
of
the
you
problem?
peeing?
The problem is I don't like to get dick pics because I still live with my parents.
Are they
And every
looking at your
now and
phone?
then,
What's the
they'll catch
problem?
a
Are they
picture
going
on
through
my
your phone?
phone and be like, "Who's texting you this?"
Your
Why would
parents
they
look at
need
your
your
phone?
phone?
You know what it is
Yeah,
like
why?
to explain to your Polish and Irish Catholic conservative parents why you have a dick pic on your phone.
Why you have a black dick?
Tell her
pic
the
on your
priest
phone?
sent it to you. You'll get it.
What is wrong?
Just tell
Priests
them
do
you're
that stuff
you're
all the
taking-
time.
Tell them you're taking an anatomy class.
Okay, you do know that I'm also Catholic, right?
I'm Catholic too.
Same.
Okay, so why
that
you
doesn't mean
on
anything.
priests? They're not all bad.
But
Have you seen what they do?
The
Hey.
family plane doesn't mean you're like share all your pictures or they just go
I'm
through your
not
phone.
sharing them, but
Yeah,
I'll
is your
be,
phone
like,
connected to, like,
outside
Apple
the living
TV?
room
And like,
they'll
oh,
look
shit,
over
sorry,
my
guys.
shoulder.
Mermaid,
Mermaid.
so I'm sure
Religious talk later, but Beast, you ever meet someone who's just really bad with excuses?
Oh yeah, all the time. They talk about you know, they can't find the right clothes to wear, or they always saying like, you know, I can't eat that, or you know, just just simple shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, why you even come out here? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. Like, people are just like not open minded to things anymore. They're just so
Yeah.
they're so brainwashed too at all the shit that's going on. It's like it's ridiculous.
No one wants to get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes you gotta walk into the club already wearing a condom, bro.
Damn.
I'm strapped.
I think that's just confidence right there.
That's a lot of confidence right there. A lot of confidence. But yeah,
Roman, you got thoughts?
but Mermaid, I know you said you was Catholic. Even the Pope has dick pics in his phone.
Oh.
Let's get off the religious topic.
Wife to wolf, cancelled.
All right, so
Well, yeah.
all right. So hey, I got another one for you guys though. So
Sorry.
so we both sorry so we've all had people who aren't friends really wind up being jealous of us. And we've had friends be jealous of us as well. But what about like between a significant other, like a spouse or a boyfriend, girlfriend? Dyer, you ever had any experience with that?
Yes. My advice to all of you couples out there, stop competing. Her success is your success. His success is your success. Stop competing because it doesn't matter. If you cannot share in each other's joy and each other's success, what have you, you have no business in being together. But yes, absolutely. It always seems as if the relationships I've been in, that my spouse is my biggest opponent, when in reality, they should be my biggest support. And that has not been the case.
Yeah. Now, Atlas, you're a married man. You ever find yourself competing with your wife?
No, there's no reason. There's no reason to compete. At the end of the fucking day, as Dad stated, you got to be their biggest cheerleader and vice versa. If you ain't, there's something totally off about that fucking relationship.
And there's nothing wrong with like going to Dave and Buster's and seeing him get the high score on skee ball. Like that's fine, right? Like or winning it, who's going to win at Top Golf, whatever. But there's a big difference between that and then competing in life, especially if they're in the same line of work, especially if they're going up against each other for promotions. Like that's when things can get very complicated very quickly.
Oh no, competitive games? Oh my God, no. If
Yeah,
she beats me in Clue, I'm pissed off.
You said,
But I mean, that's not the end of the world. Like that makes sense, right? Like, but competing in life, or who's going to make more money or whatever. It's like, no, that shouldn't matter. It should be a mutual team effort, not a solo effort.
I disagree. I cheat at Guess Who.
Guess Who is the game where they say like, is it a man or a woman?
Guess who is?
Oh shit! Damn.
Just want to make sure, youngin.
Does he
Yeah.
wear glasses? That's a good question to ask. If they say yes, it's like, okay, do. It's Tom. Move on.
Guess who is my dick?
I'm the man at that game.
No, it's all in the hair color. You can turn down like half the board in one question.
Well, like normally it's yes or no questions though. So you can't be like, what color is his hair? You can be like, is it black hair? Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Like it's been years since I played Guess Who, but a lot of people had black hair, if I remember correctly.
Right. Yeah.
There was
So
that
if they
one
say
dude
yes
that
to
had
that question, that
egghead.
doesn't help a lot. Now, if they say no, sure.
The Wolfpack is definitely going to play some games. Definitely going to play.
I used to be
Like
really.
time for Wolfpack gaming.
It was Mermaid in the study with the candlestick. Boom.
She would do the
I'm
can
not talking about murder. No.
just to make it last longer.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait,
Sodomy and
Robert, what were
murder.
you saying?
Huh?
I would have a candlestick?
I said you in the study with the candlestick.
No, but then Roman said something.
It wouldn't be murder.
No, it would be murder. And sodomy.
You know what? If I committed murder, you would never know.
Well, then you're not a very good criminal. You're gonna get caught.
No,
That-
that implies I know how to not get caught, Dyer.
But you said
Well,
if
this
you
is
committed murder, he
Peacock.
would
This
know.
is kind of a
So if
confession.
somebody
No, I
knows
said
it.
if I committed a murder, you would not know.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
she's
Mrs.
good.
Peacock.
She's good. She's a female.
You know what?
They know how to watch it.
I watch a lot of like crime shows and police shows, so
Well, I'm Colonel fucking Mustard.
I love Colonel Mustard.
I don't fucking care, Roman.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No, well, I
That's so
think that the key to not, have hate and envy with significant others is to, like I said, just so you don't have envy or, jealousy or whatever towards them, is just make them believe that you're better than them in all aspects of life, like, board games or, physical activities or drinking or darts or being
Or
able
you could just
to
not care.
hook up with people.
Sure.
What?
Or you could just not care and focus on your own accomplishments.
What?
But is there a degree of focusing too
Person.
much on yourself that you can't share their joy?
What?
What?
Ah,
Like Mermaid, you were saying like it's better to just focus on yourself, right? And not
Well,
worry.
no, I'm not saying that in the happy sense. Like if your friend's doing something like and like getting promotions and everything, like obviously I'm happy for them, but I'm saying like if someone's hating on me, like I just won't give a damn. I'll be focusing on my own accomplishments and they can focus on theirs. World would be so much better if
Or
people
some-
just stopped caring about what other people think about their accomplishments.
you are absolutely
But
right.
you just strive to be better than that person, and then
Yeah.
you will.
Or you could just strive to be better for yourself.
No, fuck
Boom.
that.
No, that's healthy. Fuck that. I like the red flag, just like a carnival. Okay.
There's the quote I once read where it's not enough that I should succeed, others should fail.
There you go.
And that is one of the many
Oh.
problems with our world today.
Or people should just fail more than I do.
Or
That way I
Hey,
can just.
hey, Hey, well, in life,
Ultimately.
it's not about being the fastest runner. It's about being faster than the person next to you, because the person next to you is the guy the bear's going to catch.
What if the guy next to you is the Flash?
Well, but then look to the person on your other side.
Superman.
That reminds me of a quote of a
I bet Superman's in hell right now because he killed a hooker, and then be like, "Why are you here?" He's like, "I killed a hooker." He knows about me being faster than a speeding bullet and ripped her in half like a
Yeah,
phone.
he came faster than a speeding bullet.
That's what I'm saying.
what you just said though, Achilles. It reminds me of I went to after high school. I went to Beach Week, and the cops they came around just to kind of like let us rules. And one cop said, he's just like, you don't have to be, in order not to be arrested, you don't have to be that fast. You just have to be faster than your slowest friend.
Right.
So I live my
Heard
life
the bear
that way.
quotes.
Yeah.
Slowest friend.
That's some great advice for the final girl in the horror movie.
Oh, well, watch
yeah.
out for Cocaine Bear. That motherfucker's gonna catch you no matter what the hell you do.
Yeah.
Don't
All right,
spoil
y'all.
the movie for me.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next question. When feuding with friends or family, how to handle having to attend social events that they will be at? How do you deal with that awkwardness?
Alcohol.
And I am going to. Oh, Beast, you feel like you got something to say? I'm throw it to you.
Yeah, man. You gotta deal with that drunk ass uncle, or like somebody trying to get on the grill that can't cook, and then you gotta deal with people who can't. You got like taste my food. Like I don't want your food is nasty. I don't want to taste your food. Like you'll come here every year. Like your food is nasty. It's just hard to be around. I mean, what I do, I usually just stay to myself. I talk to my other cousins or other, uncles because there's one person that you just don't want to be around. You just have to just deal with it. Just deal with it. I don't think you should leave because that person came. I think you should just deal with it. Just don't just keep them to the side. But there are some people that will just Pookie's here. We got to go, man. Pookie's here. He's gonna fuck up the whole thing. So we'll just leave and shit. Fuck it.
Interesting name.
Pookie's gonna smoke. You try, smoke some crack, whatever. Grandma's here. You can't be smoking crack in front of grandma. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, gonna try to take.
You
Just
gotta
gonna
at least share if you are.
He's gonna try to steal something. It's just like, yeah, family. But the friends is always cool for some reason. Like the friends are even try to like more family sometimes than your family. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's my scenario.
All right, Mermaid. What about family or friends or both?
What was the question?
Like, when feuding with friends and family, like how do you handle having to like be around that person? Like, say you go out with
Okay.
a group of friends
Well-
and you have one friend that you really can't stand.
Okay, well, it depends on the scenario. Like, family, I don't really have a problem with. Friends, I mean, if I'm having a problem with someone, I'll probably like complain to like another friend that is very trusted, but I'll just ignore the other person. But it's like, for example, like recently I went to like a friend's party at the beach having a little bonfire. I was just ignoring this guy who pissed me off. But then I had to like get ready to leave. So I went to order an Uber and he followed me over and cornered me and like tried to like get all up in my grill. And I'm like, I was probably about 2 seconds from just punching him out. The only thing that stopped me was the fact that I was at my friend's birthday party.
Well, you should have punched him out. That's
Yeah.
giving me strong like rapey vibes.
No, I honestly like.
No, it wasn't like that. It was more just trying to give me some half-ass apology like he always does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, like
He cornered
sometimes-
you to do it.
I'll
me
say
think I'm
like sometimes the best thing to do is keep your distance, kind of
Exactly.
cool out. But then sometimes the best thing you can do is make the square and just get it all out in the open, all in one.
I did that. I didn't let him do that.
All right, Atlas. What about you?
Should probably need him in the dick.
Yeah, yeah, honestly, I'm the kind of person who gives zero fucks. If it's a big ass disagreement or whatever, I'm not the type that I don't see this motherfucker. They're the same party. Okay, I had a beef with a cousin at the party. Fucking walk over to me, and like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, get him. And when I asked him how he was doing, right before he started talking, I just fucking walked off and got some food and went about my night and shit.
I like that.
Another situation. Before somebody starts talking, oh, that's cool, man. Just fucking walked off. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's like it only becomes
Damn, we don't
awkward.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
Um,
it only becomes
I
awkward
don't
when
give a fuck. I
you
don't give a fuck.
feel that anxiety. If you're one of those worrisome people, you're gonna make that whole situation awkward. You're gonna make it a shitty day for you when you put too much thought into it. Just go to whatever party, gathering, get your grub, get your alcohol, enjoy yourself, and leave that beef shit outside. Just
Yeah, gotcha. Dyer, what about you? What do you think?
What about me? Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, when feuding with
Insult
friends
you.
or family, how do I deal with it? If you're out in a public setting, alcohol helps. That's for sure. I think the most awkward time for me is usually around Thanksgiving because, like, I got a lot of relatives that are doctors and lawyers, and my mom will be like, "What's new with your career, Dyer?" And I'm like, "Well, I got a new bit about putting my pecker in a toaster, so there's that." No,
Wait, what?
nothing. Never mind. Anyway,
What details on that?
Toaster
irrelevant.
strudel.
Exactly. No. But you just kind of you keep the peace. You talk to the people you're close to, and if you find yourself in a situation where the people you're close to go to the bathroom and you're stuck with the person you're feuding, you make awkward small talk like everybody does. But it is what it is. You either put that shit behind you or you don't. And, just because you're in public doesn't mean you have to act like it doesn't exist, but you shouldn't fight each other in public either. So you just got to tread lightly. So.
Yeah, and you insult their cooking if you're at Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, just be very passive aggressive. Very passive aggressive. So kill them with
Oh
kindness.
yeah. It's like yeah, I went to Friendsgiving one. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, this smells like your turkey smells like a dirty, hairy fucking asshole. And just passive aggressively though. Passive aggressively.
Right,
I said
right.
that. So
I mean, it's not bad. It just, it smells like an asshole. So
exactly.
a well manicured asshole, I guess, but an asshole nonetheless.
So something along the lines of this turkey is drier than your wife's taint. Got it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, two things real quick. Number one, Dyer, I saw that video, and let me tell you, that toaster was definitely coming on to you, so I don't blame you.
Right.
All right, and number two, so we've all had some shitty relationships with friends and family at one point or another, but I gotta ask, what is the breaking point? What is the line in the sand you draw where if someone crosses it, they're cut off? So, Beast, how about you? What's your line in the sand?
My line in the sand is probably, excuse me. It takes a lot for me to get mad. My line in the sand is like if you just it's like stab me in the back. That's my breaking point right there. If you stab me in the back, like
Literally.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, figuratively is fine. You just gotta literally do it.
Like
But,
that has happened. Like somebody's just like punched me for no reason. Like what the fuck you punched me for? Like
like
I don't
hard.
understand.
I
I
like
was trying to talk.
circumvention.
I was trying to talk to her, yo. Like I ain't know that shit. Like she liked me more than you. I ain't like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, my that probably my breaking point was somebody literally tries to stab me in the back. Like that's just crazy. Like
No, figuratively is fine.
we supposed to be boys, you know? We're supposed to be boys, and you want to do some shit like that? Like that's fucked up. But I ain't gonna get too far into it because I know we about to wrap it up. And like and subscribe to the Wolf Pack.
All right, Mermaid, what's your line in the sand?
You give everybody so many chances. What is it? The fifth time?
So, okay, shut up. So I have a few things. One, like
Who does
we
one with their
said,
pinky?
stabbing in the
This is
back.
one.
You
this
know
is
what?
three.
I'll do my
This
pinky
is
if I
three.
want
This
to
is
fucking do
four.
my pinky.
Dyer, you are crossing her line in the sand.
We're not British. One with tea and
How about
crumpets.
this one?
I want some more.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
real original.
Let
It's a
me
new
just
flipping you
talk,
up.
Julio.
Fine. Go ahead.
That's a new flip off. I like that.
One, getting stabbed in the back, and two, being called a liar
Liar.
about anything, but especially when it's about something terrible. Like if I'm confiding in you, and then you call me a liar because of some bullshit reason, like I'm telling other friends other than you, like, bye.
Oh, like they say you're lying to get attention or something like that?
Yeah, like I had one friend say I was lying about something just because I was willing to talk to a few other friends about it as well.
Yeah, so they were jealous that you didn't confide in them.
Yeah.
No, I confided in them first.
Oh,
And
then
then
why would they
I
think you're lying?
confided in a few other friends when they were with me, and they turned it around and said I was lying just because I was willing to talk to other friends about it.
oh, okay.
I know what the issue was.
Yeah.
They thought it was just a straight A and B conversation, and you opened up the forum to other people.
They-
That's
Yeah,
what
I
it
mean,
was.
I wasn't like going around and telling everyone. I told maybe like 2 or 3 other friends that I really, really trusted.
and they were jealous that they weren't they were jealous you weren't exclusive with them with your trust.
Maybe, I don't know.
All right,
It's
all right,
it's
all right,
combined.
Dyer, what's your line in the sand?
If somebody's different around me, then when they're around everybody else, that's my line in the sand. It kind of goes around with two-faced people. But I've had people that are like really cool when they're just around me, and then when they're around everybody else, they turn into a different person. Especially if they're around women, you know, and they'll like undercut the other people, like make fun of them in order to impress the other woman. No, you're gonna do that shit, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No,
Honestly,
I've had too many friends like that in my life.
Dyer, I would rather you not be yourself around me. I'd rather you be a better person.
It'd probably be better, huh?
Roman, I'm pretty sure we all think that about you.
Oh damn.
No, you don't. You love me.
That's not very nice.
It's
Yeah.
a
Fine,
love-hate relationship.
You're lying.
Atlas, what? Where?
You say
What
No,
is
but
it?
we really do love you, Roman. I'm sorry.
Atlas, though, what did someone have to
Yes,
do
you
for you to cut them off completely?
Okay, lying. Lying is like the biggest thing. Being two-faced and trying to push up on my lady, which I've had somebody trying to do before, and it turned into like a 5-minute ass beating when I got them alone. It was reminiscent of that scene in that old ass movie Knock Around Guys with Vin Diesel, who was just beating dudes ass in the bar while everybody fucking watched and shit. It's like, okay, I hate lying ass motherfuckers. I'm like as blunt as they come. There's no reason. You don't need to fucking impress me. And you ain't got shit to gain by lying to me. Just be upfront with me the same way you with everybody else, you know? Like just I don't know. I can't stand that fake shit. And I see it from a mile away.
Real,
All right.
real.
Hey, Wolfpack. All right, I think this is gonna wrap it up for tonight. Thank you to the Wolfpack. Thank it for everyone that tuned in, and please like and subscribe on our channel. And before we go, you know what we got to do.
Yeah.
Gotta get Hal from the Wolfpack.
Send that money. Send that money for the gift cards. Send the money for the gift cards.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And Wolves, let's howl this one out. 3, 2.
Send that money.
Thank you and good
Yeah.
night, everyone.
Oh.